That's why I say I enjoy this version of Pat because
People just think I'm all roasts. It's not true.
Nigga. I remember last time we did the Swodcast. Somebody had said I had said the same exact thing as somebody else, and he was just like, Dion, oh, I forgot what it was. He was like, Dion, you don't be doing that shit. I said, nigga, he just said this. Why did you clown him?
No, that wasn't me. And it was Mike. It was you and Mike talking about something.
Right.
and that wasn't me. It was Meg. That shows a bad example because that's the whole point of the show is roasting.
Yeah,
but,
for sure.
You know, we all wholesome over here at DIYS. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Damn It You Scary. I'm Patrick Cloud. Tahir is still shooting his movie in Atlanta, so we got a very special co-host fill-in. You might have seen him on this show, Squadcast, everything that we do pretty much. Mr. Dion Lack. How you doing, buddy?
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? We got the Jamaican horns.
We got the bombs from Clue. Drop one of Clue's bombs. Can we do one of those? No?
Which one is that?
Drop one of Clue's bombs.
What's that? Oh, DJ Clue's bombs.
Yeah.
That's his bomb specifically?
That's his trademark, you know.
Oh, okay. Somebody said, is he shooting the hooves of Atlanta? Wow. The real hooves of Atlanta. That is a good joke. No, he's shooting some super hush hush stuff. So right. we're gonna hear all about it soon. But speaking of shooting, what you been working on, Dion? What you been up to?
Brother man, so we're doing this rollout for my hip hop trivia show.
Nice.
Slowly coming out. Yeah. So what I'm about to do, and I haven't produced it properly yet, but I want to have a pretty much the questions that we did for the show as a podcast with comedians, and then right after that have like a quick little photo shoot to kind of promote the headshots and promote the questions. So, and then with each question, it's going to be like, who is this person with Jack? Who is this person? Same person with Fred. So you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be like a rollout with the same question for a reel, just to hear people's reactions and banters.
Nice.
But yeah, that's the move right there. So I'm looking for comedians right now, looking for people in LA that I can quickly book for a day that can be an all-day shoot. So that's the move right now.
What's it called?
What you know about that? It's the show that you did.
Okay, for sure. Man, that's a fun show. That's a fun show. When are you planning on dropping the next season?
We got 2 episodes. So we got to do 10. So, once that gets done, maybe if we get like 5 or 6 and kind of get ahead of the curve, and then we can kind of slowly drop them. But it takes a long time to edit.
Really?
Because with all the graphics and all the banters and the flubs. Yeah, that's the move. Really excited about that one.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Post-production can really slow the process down because there's so much excitement in the development and then like the planning and then the shooting and then that high kind of dies and then it's just a shitload of footage and you're like, all right, now I have to sit here for hours and hours.
Yep. And then you feel like everybody else out there having fun. I'm over here in the editing bay, struggling. Everybody, y'all having fun out there?
Yeah, editing feels like the meme of Squidward watching SpongeBob and Patrick play outside. He's just looking through the blinds. Like that's what post production feels like.
Hey, you want to come outside? No, I can't, man. I'm my continuity with this footage is killing me.
My continuity.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. Well, I can't wait to see it, man. That's definitely a fun show to do. I love the trivia. All right, so we got a fun show today. Ain't no ads. We going straight through it. I'm going to do some icebreakers. We're going to answer a couple questions. And then I want to do something a little bit different for the stories. Because last week we had a lot of good stories and we only got to some of them. I'm going to name maybe 3 or so. And you can pick which direction we go. Remember, choose your own fate and Goosebumps?
Yeah, do it. Love it.
All right, cool. Hippie, this is organized very nice. I'm gonna just pick one from each category.
Yeah.
Let's do this. What's your most unnecessary I stand on this opinion?
For me, yes. I am a very punctual person. If I'm driving, you need to be out the car before, seatbelt off, out the car, ready to leave. Don't get ready and don't try to get ready all of a sudden while I'm parking my car. So if I'm driving, we're going to a movies and I'm in reverse, and as soon as I turn my car off, take my seatbelt off, why are you now just putting your seat, like putting your shoes on? Why are you now grabbing your purse in the back? Why are you now doing your makeup? Like, nigga, you've been the passenger this entire time. Why?
Oh, you're saying on the exit of the car. Okay.
Yes, you should be out when I'm out. Now I gotta wait for you. Hold on, why are you in a rush? Nigga, you had ample amount of time to be doing this. Oh, we're a block away from the destination. Let me get my purse. Let me put my makeup on. Let me put my shoes on. I'm that person. I'm very like, nigga, we missing the movie.
I feel that I get that. The getting out of the car. I thought you meant like when you're pulling up, they shouldn't be just now getting their stuff together. Because like when I'm pulling up, I want it to be like an Uber. I want them outside. Patrick. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I want that one too. I want that one too. How do you feel about that? Are you a person that's like, nigga, like get out the car? Like, are you like,
yes, especially with women because they have such a huge inventory in the car. It's so much stuff. It's not like for me, it's just like I'll grab like a bag or like my phone and then I'm good. But if I'm standing in front of the car for like 2.5, 3 minutes because it's just all of this, that is annoying. I can't really talk about punctuality like that, so I don't really stand on it, but it is annoying.
I hate it, dude. And my business partner is that person who takes her time. I was like, if I'm driving, I have to verbally tell her, get ready now. We're like a block away. Grab your purse, put your shoes on. Put your eyelashes, your makeup on. I should have to wait for you. Like, why are you in a hurry? What? Don't turn the car off right now. Like nigga, we're here. Like I'm that person.
Man, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. Have you ever pretended to not see someone in public?
Yes.
Tell the whole thing.
No. No, because we all know this person.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So it's just one of those moments of like, oh, we're not in a good place right now. And it's kind of like, okay.
It was like
I'm
a
not
beef.
gonna make it awkward. Yeah, it's like a miscommunication. It's like, okay, we'll just kind of do like a quick little, how like you like if you are that person, you seem like a quick little it's kind of like okay. I hate that. I hate that I have. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that's just a very underrated awkward moment that happens a lot, even with people you don't know. You might just be like kind of like scanning, and then for some reason, it's not even like one of you was looking at the other person. It's just like a very intense eye lock that just transitions into like another like, what's going on over here? And then you're like, and immediately you're like, why would I just look over here? This looks fake. Right.
But it's also you don't want to be that nigga from Dexter watching the whole time like this. They lock eyes with you like this,
and you don't move. Yeah,
so it's both weird.
Yeah. It's both weird. And I guess the only thing you could do is just be like, "Hi." Damn, I used to do this thing, and it's probably one of my biggest regrets because to this day I don't know why I did it, but like a couple times when I was a kid, after the changing of schools, like I don't know, I almost like reset my friends and my environment. Not like there's only 2 times I can think of. One time in high school and one time in college, but like a person that I was just like, I guess, okay, kind of cool with in the school before. It might have been elementary or middle school. We were in the new place, and they were just like, "Oh, you're here too," and I was just like,
"No!"
And it was so mean, and I don't get. I was never like that, and I never did that to anybody else. But it was like 1 or 2 people. It might have just been one. No, because it happened in college. Yeah, it happened twice, and I still to this day don't know why I did that. It was really mean and mean-spirited, but it wasn't even like Mean Girls. I don't know. I don't know what it was. But
have someone else's beef wore off on you, and you feel like you got to kind of be mean to them as well? As in, like,
oh,
hey,
you mean like it rubbed off on us?
Jack, man. Don't talk to Jack. That nigga's shady. Like, he is shysty. And then you see Jack, you be like, would you be like, or you be like, hey, what's up, bro? How you doing? What's your stance on that? Is that beef contagious?
It depends. It depends on two things. It depends on how close I am to the person who's beefing, and it really depends on what they did. Because I've been friends with people who were clearly in the wrong, and I'll tell them they're in the wrong, and then it wouldn't affect my relationship with the other person. Because if anything, if I was friends with both of them, then I could talk to the other person about it and also tell them I think that person's in the wrong. But if it's like a close friend and a random, I have just like not like somebody just because, and I didn't have a reason to. But that's like young shit. Like I don't think any of my friends would expect that of me at this age.
Right. Are you taking pictures with Jack now? That's what you taking pictures with Jack, Pat? Hey,
pictures, bro. That's so crazy. Like pictures will start a whole beef between friends because that's people. But I mean, I know different people like take that more serious than others. Yeah. You know. Yeah. What about you?
Yeah. I had a homeboy who said he was just nasty all the time. It's like he's a roommate. So for the sake of the names, Matthew was my friend. He was like, and John doing the Bible verses, Bible chapters.
Smart.
And John was the nasty person. So when we came down to being invited to like a party that I was throwing, John came over and he was like with dishes and stuff. And I'm watching him. I'm just like this nigga, I bet you gonna leave that plate there the whole time because he's just nasty. So I'm watching, I'm trying to find something to kind of like latch on to, like, yo, Matt, your boy, he right, man. You be leaving trash around. So in my head, that wore off on me, and I was like, yeah, you just gonna leave your trash right there, brother? And I don't know why I had to kind of like, throw that on him. He was, oh, my bad.
You were like waiting for a problem, damn near.
Yeah.
You were like waiting for yourself to be proved right. Damn.
Everybody else is doing it. And I was just like, nah, hey, you gonna leave your trash right there, bro? Come on, man, throw that away. And I was like, so I went back to Matt and I was like, yo, Matt, you right, man. He is a dirty person. Childish.
That's so crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's so crazy. I was just thinking about this the other day, how every decade we're a completely different person, just the thing that you were talking about, the thing that I was talking about with the like not seeing somebody in person, like it's so cringe to look back and think about how I used to think sometimes. And it's weird how many times you kind of like go into some new shit.
Have you deleted old tweets and went back to old statuses on Facebook and said, ooh, I was wild for that.
Old statuses on Facebook. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Like what? Like what?
So I heard recently Mojo had lost a job because
I saw that video. Yeah.
Right. So I'm thinking like we all need to do like a little cleanup and just search your name and certain words.
The big five. Search the big five.
And just see what pops up, man. Because you never know, man. People they dig it in the crates and find dirt.
Yeah, no, it's definitely so luckily I did that. Two luckilies. I did that back in 2017, 2018-ish. And it wasn't a lot of it. I didn't really have much to delete. I think what I ended up deleting was like the childish stuff that is just like, I was never on Twitter saying slurs and stuff. But if it was just something that bordered like being stupid, like Mojo said, I don't want to lose a job because of that.
Right.
I've never thought of Facebook statuses though. I don't know how much I was wilding out on Facebook. Well, what kind of statuses were you cleaning up when you did it?
I haven't cleaned it up yet. So here's the thing. I got my Facebook hacked like 2 years ago, so that's essentially wiped out. But even if it's still there, no one can find it, or I can't scrub it now because it's gone. So I had to delete it entirely. So, but me now, I'm starting to turn it over a new leaf.
Do you think MySpace is necessary?
I think
if anything, that's where the wildest stuff was said.
Oh, Black Planet, yeah.
I didn't have a Black Planet.
Oh, you have one? Yes. I got some vile stories on Black Planet over there.
Hey, big shout out to Matash. Hang on, I want to get this right.
Yeah.
Big up to
Get a name first. Don't big up yet.
Mach Mashaya. Big ups to Mach Mashaya. He didn't drop some czar. I'm bombing this. I'm so sorry. I didn't know that was a currency. I appreciate the super chat of the czar. Big up from South Africa. Try to get on a story Try to get on a story this time. Oh no, I'm gonna do it. Like I said last week, we didn't get to a lot of the good stories. We're gonna get into it. The czar is funny. Niggas is dropping czar.
So
all right, one more. I think that's the currency in South Africa. What is your most toxic trait in arguments?
Boy. My most toxic trait is I collect lies and betrayal.
That's not toxic.
Hold on. Yeah, it's toxic because as soon as I'm doing wrong, I'm like, oh, but what about this? So, but I don't never reveal the things that bothers me from past situations. So it's like I see wrong, I see text messages, I see things that should have went this way, should have went this way. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna say it, but by any chance you catch me or something comes up, I'm like, oh, aren't you the pot calling the kettle black? What about this? Huh? And I said nothing. What about this? And she's like, oh. So now I'm throwing that out there. It's very toxic because I could have addressed it
in real time.
Right. But I'm a person who's like, I'm collecting these lies. I'm collecting them. So when I'm wrong, I got a lot of big jokers to drop.
I mean, I feel like that's also strategic, because a lot of people make emotional decisions and they like find some stuff out and attack right away. But I mean, that's just being patient. That's just like winning wars instead of focusing on the battle.
Shout
out to Match.
You got it?
Oh, the name sound like Match. Okay. Match Mashaya. Boom. I appreciate your czar, sir. I don't know. I feel like my toxic trait has never been like I'm pretty logical when it comes to arguing. Like I've never been somebody to just like stand on my own wrong opinion. I'll admit when I'm wrong, but I think that the toxic part is that I could always just do without everything. Like relationship, friendship, if it's really not going well, I could just easily not do this. So I think that's it can be childish, but
another thing I can say I'm childish at and toxic is apologizing too quick.
You like do that or you don't do that?
Yeah, apologizing too quick. All right, I'm sorry. It's like they came like, I found this ABC 1956. You got this. I'm sorry.
You trying to cut it off?
What else you want from me? Huh? What else you want? You want to keep I'm down, all right? I'm caught.
Just get on the floor. Just get on the floor and go like this.
Right? Can we move on, please? No! You caught me. I caught you with my mother. Okay, can we get over, please?
I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry already. What else?
Right. I pulled out, man. All right. Your mom is not pregnant. All right, God, can we move on, please?
I hope you have not been in that situation. Okay. Okay.
I hate that you thought it was real.
All right. I promised I would get to some of these stories. So I'm gonna give you 3 up top, and whichever one you want to go into, let's do that. Okay.
Yep.
So we're gonna start with some creepy ones. We got ghost Uber drivers in China. We got Victorian mummy unwrapping parties. And we got a man that stole a shark in a baby stroller.
Oh,
some pretty good ones. Ghost Uber drivers, mummy unwrapping parties, or stolen shark baby stroller.
So yeah, these are phenomenal. I think the bait and switch is the ghost Uber driver. I think that's just like a Waymo. That's light work.
That's been like a clickbait.
Right, yeah. Unwrapping mummies is nasty. That cannot be
for a party. It's stank.
And then the baby shark. So it's not a baby shark. They stole a shark in a stroller. I mean, in a baby stroller.
I think they stole a shark by using a baby stroller as opposed to stealing a shark that was in a baby stroller. You know, that's what I would get. That's what I would think.
Right. Golly, yo, let the people do it, man. What you think? That's a great.
What y'all think? Okay, so Christina said it's not a Waymo, so we still have the ghost Uber driver.
Now we're good.
What y'all think? Okay, somebody said shark. Somebody said shark sounds interesting. Shark. All right, let's go with the baby shark.
Do.
Baby shark. All right. So Texas, 2018. Someone was arrested for stealing a live horned shark from an aquarium and wheeling it out disguised as a baby. Did they want it alive? That's crazy. Okay, so Anthony Shannon.
Reached in. Yeah.
You said what?
I'm sure they reached in and grabbed it or something like that.
Right, but wheeling it out disguised as a baby, you gonna kill the shark. That's insane.
So this was planned because they came in without a baby.
Right, just the stroller. That's it. What kind of Scooby-Doo shit is this? Okay, so Anthony Shannon was caught on surveillance camera grabbing Miss Helen, a 16-inch long horn shark from the San Antonio aquarium, and taking off with her in a baby stroller. I actually took a shark, which was wrong, but it needed help, he said. The aquarium general manager said Shannon posed as an employee of Instant Ocean, the company from where we get our marine salts. He stated that we may have been sold a bad batch of salts and he needed to do water quality testing to make sure we were not putting our animals in danger. This sounds like a classic sitcom heist.
Yeah.
We have a good working relationship with Instant Ocean and had no reason to doubt his story until he was recognized on camera after the theft by the employees that led him to do the testing. Okay. So how did he do it? Is there any articles on like the actual heist? Because it's got to be more complicated than he just grabbed it and put it. Like, why did the water quality tester leave and come with a baby stroller? His story didn't match his disguise and his escape plan.
He got caught and then he pivot. I'm sure he's either going to sell, eat, or black market this thing because he had to pivot quickly. Like, oh man, yeah, hey, y'all caught me. So here's the thing. I love sharks. You know me.
Animal rights.
I got to make sure the quality was good. There we go. I'm gonna play it. Oh, you can't hear it.
You may not remember his name, but this video makes it tough to forget what 45-year-old Anton Shannon was accused of doing back in 2018. Taking a live shark from the San Antonio aquarium and wheeling it away in a stroller. Arrested then under the name Anthony Shannon, he was unhappy to see news cameras. Now he's accused of continuing to cause grief for others well beyond San Antonio.
Now that I looked at him, I think he just wanted a pet shark.
Yeah.
He was selling it, or he thought it would be badass to have a pet shark because he did not look like PETA. He didn't look like an animal activist. Like that was a heist.
Anytime it was at Florida, that's Florida energy because you have the t-shirt.
San Antonio
T-shirts with the ripped off arms lets me know that you are in the sticks. And
yeah, that was a big thing. Like the aquarium believed he was the salt tester.
Right,
like, where are your sleeves?
Yeah. Where are your sleeves, sir?
I refuse to believe that. Okay, so that was actually the straightforward story. A dude walked in there, put the shark in a baby stroller, and stole it.
Yeah, we didn't even see the stroller, did we? I think that he had like this, right? He had it in his hand. And I think he probably dropped it. Here's what he probably did.
Over
to a stroller. Yeah, I thought he did the whole like, oh hey, yeah, you know me, I'm the tester, and our machine's down, so it smiles because there was people walking around.
Yeah, it wasn't even smooth.
Right, like, what are you doing, sir? Oh, I'm the salt tester. I gotta. Where are you
taking the shark? Where's the salt? Damn, he said he claimed he was a marine life activist rather than a criminal. He told reporters that he stole the shark to save it from poor conditions.
Just that one shark. It's several.
Just the one.
Yeah. The other one can survive. The other one can survive.
I ain't got enough room in my house for all of them, It's like your house.
I'll be back Tuesday for the rest of them.
Damn. All right, for sure. I mean, put him in jail, I guess.
Yeah, right.
All right, chat. What y'all thinking? Ghost Uber or mummy party? We going ghost Uber or mummy party? I'm very interested in both of these, especially now that I know that it's not Waymo, because that would have been.
I'm excited about the ghost Uber. I'm excited about the ghost Uber though, actually.
Because I've seen the Tesla videos where they drive through like a. Have you seen those? They'll drive through like a cemetery at night, and you know how Tesla can pick up people walking, and they'll see on the screen like all these people that it's picking up, but it's like a empty cemetery.
Can I tell you my theory of Waymos? Have you ever just seen Waymos driving around LA without people in it, right?
Yeah.
I think they're government issued cameras to do surveillance, just to kind of see and do like its own little Google mapping of stuff. And by any chance, because I'm like, they should be just parked somewhere versus driving around burning gas, well, not electric, but they just drive. I think they're just surveilling the neighborhoods.
They drive without customers. They just kind of drive around
all the time, especially in like hood areas. I kind of feel like they just need cameras to kind of see what's happening.
That's not a bad theory, because I mean, what did they have before that? They just had the CCTV on the street lights, right? And that had fixed positions. But this is, I mean, that actually is, and they just like they just cover it up by saying it'll give you a ride. It's like, but what if I don't need a ride? It's still driving around your neighborhood. Like what?
Driving around all different angles, because if the police is like, we're on our way, the Waymos can get in that area just to kind of like, we see this person over here in this area, you know, just to kind of they're the Iron Man suit of armor. What they call
the MK. You know, we needed some new conspiracy theories, man. The conspiracy theories have been drying up a little bit, but that's a good one. I like that one. All right, all the chat is saying ghost Uber. Okay, for sure. In 2016, in China, there was the ghost driver scam where Uber drivers would make their profiles look unsettling, so you would cancel and they could collect cancellation fee. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. 2016, a digital ghost story haunted China's ride-sharing market through a bizarre fraud known as the ghost driver scam. To exploit Uber's driving subsidies, scammers created profiles using unsettling, digitally distorted photos of pale, wide-eyed faces designed to look like ghouls. When a passenger booked a ride and saw one of these distorted faces staring back from their screen, they would often cancel the trip out of pure reflex, allowing the driver to pocket a cancellation fee. If the rider didn't cancel, the ghost would simply start and end a fake trip without ever appearing. While the individual fees were small, these phantom rides allowed scammers to hit high-volume trip targets and unlock massive cash bonuses. Damn, so even if I was like non-judgmental and I was like, I'll let a pale ghost-looking bitch take me to the movies or something. Right. Even if you didn't cancel, they would still scam you.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
I don't get how there isn't a system where the profile picture has to match your actual face. That seems like that could lead to some huge problems.
I'm sort of confused of, so if they don't cancel, you drive there.
Mm-hmm. They say that they picked you up. So they say that you got in and the rides start. And then now you're like still in one place saying that the ride, you're 25 minutes away from the place and you see the car going. So it's literally a ghost in two ways. The profile picture looks like a ghost and they never show up and the trip is an actual ghost trip. So,
but I mean, but as a passenger, you can see that I'm not picked up. What are they doing? I'm still here. And it's a tracker where you are at. Your phone has a tracker. So if I picked you up and I'm driving away, and it's going to say, hey, this person went to my destination and left me here because my phone is still with me.
Well, you know how Uber is made, because this is 10 years ago. Remember how Uber, they've been updating and being like, if your driver takes a different route, they'll be like, hey, it looks like you're not on the path anymore. Everything okay? Right. Like they've kind of been setting in these little rules and laws because of all the messed up stuff that has happened. I'm assuming this could never happen now. I'm hoping, but that's a pretty dumb loophole to be able to just upload any picture, any creepy picture.
Yeah, it's not like that now. Insane. It's not like that now.
Ghost scanners. You said that's why I stand outside waiting for them. I mean, they would never pull up. I don't think they would ever pull up. I think that's how they said it.
They would just drive right by and say picked up, and they just keep going.
Damn. Yeah. Okay, so that wasn't as creepy, but that was messed up. It's good. It's good to know about the scams that are going on because have you heard about the podcast scam that's happening now?
Say more words, brother.
There's a podcast scam going on, and it's so crazy because I don't really fall for scams because once it gets to a certain point, I'll just look it up, and usually there's a whole bunch of information on the scams if you know like the right keywords. But this one was interesting because I think it was made by somebody who knows production, because I would get like an email that says, hey, so and so, we love your work. We want you to be a guest on this podcast. And it'll be like a really good podcast, but it'll be kind of unbelievable. Like, we want you to be on Angela Yee's podcast or like Drink Champs or something like that. So I was automatically like, and and then they did like this. How they get people is they'll say the appearance fee is $3,000 or $5,000, $8,000, and we'll just need you to do it live. It's only an hour, and we can pay you through Zelle. Blah 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 blah. And you're like, okay, so there's almost like it's unbelievable, but there's enough incentive to respond and just check it out because they flash a price in front of you. And podcasts none of these pay. So apparently I asked questions about it, and they said they asked for availability. They even give you like a schedule, like a official looking schedule to fill out, and you pick a date and the time slot and all that, and you're talking to the team. It seems very, very legit. And then
I'm already through.
Yeah, and when you're like, and then a part of you is kind of like, why wouldn't I do this if they're getting paid? Then they even say like, we'll pay you before you even the day of. We just need to do a sound check. We'll pay you, and then it'll be from here to here. So you're kind of just like, this is too good to be true, but it's like there was no like typical scammy signs. But where they messed up is a different company hit another email saying the same shit. So that's when I was like, okay, this is clearly a scam. I just don't know how. And so I did research, and apparently I just didn't get to that step. When you're about to be on, they'll say, okay, we'll send you the money, blah, 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 blah. But we just have to go through Facebook Live. And then I guess they transition into being like, all right, just make us an admin real quick. We want to just set up this stuff with your live, blah, 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 blah. And obviously, if you say that shit too soon, people are done with, because that is an automatic red flag. But they rope you in like 5 steps ahead of time with money and all of this official looking stuff. So yeah, just be on the lookout for that. Don't answer none of that shit.
That's how I got from my Facebook. They didn't with the not that one particular,
but the admin thing.
Yeah, made me admin unless they drained our account with a bunch of ads on their product, and I had to.
They stole money.
Yes.
Wow.
Because our Facebook business is attached to our bank account. So we had that money available for ads. So what they did was they ran ads on our channel, and we stopped it immediately because they was like doing like $3,000 per ad.
Shit.
And then,
Damn. Yeah. Huge lesson to really anybody. Don't ever give anybody access to your account. It's automatically a scam.
You've been scammed before? Have you actually been scammed before?
No, every time it's almost happened, it got to a point where I did research and then bailed out of it. But when I there was a point in time I was selling on eBay, and the 2 times I got closest was when I was selling on eBay and when I was looking for graphic art on Twitter. And when you first sign out for eBay, your email goes out to a bunch of scammers, and they know that you're new, so they'll set up like sales and stuff like that, and then hit you with the story like, can you just put it on a gift card, blah 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 blah. And that's when I was like, hold up. And then another person I was talking to did the gift card thing, and then I studied it, and it didn't happen. The other time was on Twitter. Apparently, if you make a tweet like, hey, any artist, or I'm looking for art, these keywords go to these bot accounts, and then all of these robots will hit you up like, oh, I got this stuff, blah 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 blah. And right when you pay, they just go to those websites that get free art from people that, like on a subscription, and they just give you like this cut and paste bullshit art, and they say that they're making it, but you could actually get sued for it. Yeah, it's crazy. Those were the 2 that I got the closest to.
Right.
What about you?
I almost got gotten, so I have a piano in my location.
Uh-huh.
So when we was first looking around for a centerpiece for our location, we went on Craigslist and OfferUp, and we seen somebody that said, "Hey, we want to give a free piano out. All you gotta do is pay for the delivery fees." And then I was like, "Oh wow, this is beautiful." It's like it's a 1940. It's new. My wife died, and she played it up into her death. And this, just really selling it. It's clean, it's tuned. All you gotta do is pay for the pickup. I was like, okay, cool, no problem. I was like, can I come and see it? It was like, oh, good thing it's already on the truck. They sent a picture of the piano turned upside down on the truck. Just give me the address of where it needs to be dropped off to. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. It's here. And I was like, but just before you do that, can I come and see it before it gets delivered here? And I don't like a certain part. They was like, yeah, but I need to pay my my moving guys before they move the trucks. Okay, Google, stop talking.
I was like, damn, you got a girl over there that sounds like Siri. Damn.
Yeah. So I was like, no. I was like, just leave it there. Where are you? Like, they try to say something far. We're Ensenado. What's it called? Escadado, something like that.
El Segundo?
No, I can see it. Let's say Diamond Bar. It's far out.
Okay.
So I was like, listen, I will drive there to check it out. You don't need to do this. So now I'm like, I'm starting to feel something fishy. I was like, I have a truck. I can pick it up myself. They don't need to move. So I was like, you don't need a moving guy. So I'm like seeing what he's going to say. He's like, listen, I really have to pay. I was like, I have cash. All right. I will give it to the delivery guy so they don't have to go. It was like, we really need you to go to Western Union and do a money order and then send it to this blah blah blah. I was like, listen. So now I'm looking at, now I copied everything they said and put it over here. Like, has anybody gotten for this? And then they showed all that stuff. And I was like, okay, you know what? Let's have some fun. So I was like, listen, bro, I really need this piano. So now at this point, I know it's a scam. I was like, I just want to see how far he's going to go. I was like, listen, I'm in the city. Tell me the address so I can see the piano. He said, listen, my guys really need to deliver this piano tonight. And I was like, give me a call so I can talk to you. Listen, I'm in the city. I'm like 5 minutes from wherever you're at. So let me just see the piano. He's like, I just need to drop it off, bro. I need to drop it off from the piano. I was like, hey, man. So now I screenshot it and I was like, is this you by any chance?
Screenshot what?
The scan on Reddit. Is this you by any chance? He stopped responding.
I thought about doing that, but I just ended up stopping. And then they'll keep hitting me up because they thought they had me. But what was the scam?
So pretty much I had to pay for delivery fees.
Mm-hmm.
So
before
it was
delivered.
Me a free piano. It was giving me a free piano, but I have to send them the money so he can pay the delivery guy to deliver it to me. And obviously it will never get delivered.
And it would never get delivered. But he was trying to say that his delivery guy needed to be paid before the delivery.
Right.
Who does that?
Right. Exactly. So yeah.
Were you looking for a piano or were you just getting it because it was free? Okay.
It was free. So what we wanted to do when we first got the space, we was like, should we have like a pool table in the front? Should we have like a big centerpiece? Should we have something that kind of like, we need something that kind of stands out in the location. So we just thought piano, pool table, just something really big that kind of can sell the location. So we just went with piano. So
that wasn't the smartest scam. Like, I feel like there was so many holes in it. Like, can I see it? No.
Yeah.
Well, what if I just paid your guys? No, I got to go a money order. Like, that was not out well.
Yeah, absolutely. Because he did the whole roping, like trying to say, I need you to take care of this. All right. I need my wife. She played this every day. I need to be in a good home. I got you, brother. I got you. I did the whole. I got you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And sure enough, All right, so
God damn, that's so
yeah.
crazy that some people really pay their bills by tricking niggas all day.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah.
Let's check out this mummy party. Where we
Let's
at
do
with the mummy? Oh, it's synced up. Mummy unwrapping parties. All right, I might need to blow this up. Here we go.
Bet you no black.
Wealthy. No, of course not. Even the AI knew better. Wealthy Victorians were obsessed with ancient Egypt. They would buy actual stolen human mummies, invite their friends over, and unwrap the corpses in their living rooms for entertainment. So Victorians had a preoccupation with death, the supernatural, and the afterlife. There was a massive interest in the occult during the Victorian period. I didn't know that. An interest in ancient Egyptian religion played really well into that. You would have someone who's incredibly wealthy and maybe fascinated with the occult, and they would have a huge dinner party, invite all their friends, and have this great mummy unwrapping. Maybe bring in someone to do a seance. Mummy unwrappings were done for both entertainment and scientific purposes. However, there wasn't much scientific value to these unwrappings. The point was more of the exoticism of the unveiling of something almost inconceivably ancient, a kind of 3,000-year-old time capsule. They could uncover jewels or just enjoy the macabre. How do you say that? Macabre. The macabre spectacle of seeing a well-preserved ancient body. So there was no research in this. They were just taking its clothes off.
Yeah, nasty. I have several questions. Coming off of that AI image. So is it being propped up like this?
Like on a dolly?
And they unwrapping it like that?
Because they couldn't do it on the table, right?
Right. But they had to keep lifting the head up to go up under, lifting the body up to go up on like that.
Changing the diaper.
Because now it's like, you know, are you trying to preserve the body to not like make it fall apart? Because obviously it's fragile. So are you gently doing it to kind of unravel it?
I don't know. Because I mean, if you think about it, these are rich people who bought this from some type of museum. So I'm assuming the museum brought it in some type of carrying case or a glass case. But that's a good question. I mean, I think we're
or they cutting down the middle. They cutting right
I was about to say, I think we're implying that it's like in the cartoons, one big ass toilet tissue, but it might just be in pieces, you know. It says Egyptians remains were imported, looted, and occasionally consumed or used as medicine through the peak of medicinal consumption occurred earlier. White people be doing some freaky stuff when they're bored, man.
Yeah, we see what happened with Christy Nolan's husband.
Right. Damn, man. I feel like not only does that stink and it smells terrible, but I do feel a certain type of way about the fact that it was probably an Egyptian black body, and all these rich white people are like stripping it down, and that's insanely get out creepy. But the other thing is like, nobody's worried about a curse. That would be my main thing. Like, what comes with this thing? I don't want to be at this party and have like the ghost of Imhotep like following me home and shit. Like the curses. They said that there were seances. Like there's a lot of spiritual shit that's
man.
That's crazy.
And then what happens afterwards? Like, well, that was a dud. That was a lemon. It's just no jewels or nothing, no big penis or nothing, huh? It's all it's old. It's just nothing here.
Does the penis stay on a mummy?
I know. and also, what did the wrapping? What does it do? Is it keep it from smelling? What does it do? As into,
why do they wrap them? Maybe
why
it's for the preservation. You know, kind of like how you wrap a baked potato or leftovers.
They'll be doing on foil, right? What type of material does keep the body preserved like that?
You mean like the chemicals?
No, because it has to be something soaked into it to wrap it up. Because I feel like it can't just be loincloth. It can't just be normal, just like burlap bag.
Hippie, can we look that up? Like what mummy wraps is? Because every cartoon makes it seem like either toilet paper or like adhesive bandages, like in a first aid kit. Yeah. They were wrapped in linen to protect the body, prevent decomposition, and maintain a lifelike form for the afterlife. Oh, this meticulous process, which include layering with amulets for protection, resin for binding and creating a sturdy, identifiable form for the spirit helped ensure the deceased eternal survival. So a lot of it was for the lore of the afterlife. I don't know how much of it was for the actual science process, but them niggas was being buried with gold chains and amulets and shit like that.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Hey, when did they stop doing it? It's like, yeah, this is dumb. Like, or do they still do it?
Mummifying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it probably ended with the ancient civilization, I guess. But I would assume it probably got robbed one time too many, and they're just like, y'all gonna have to go into the afterlife poor, because this shit make no sense. All right, what other stories we got? What'd you?
I feel like in the future we're gonna start doing funerals, as far as like caskets, yo, because if everybody keeps getting buried with caskets, we're gonna run out. I know we're not gonna run out of land, but it's gonna get to the point where it's like, hey, can we just go back to mummifying and just allow their bodies be a part of the earth? Because put them in caskets is nuts, because it's metal. I feel like metal was doing something to the earth, right?
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Because I know funerals outgrow, like bodies will outgrow the funeral. The graveyards, to the point they gotta start going to different lands. They're not gonna put bodies on top of bodies. So at some point they gotta be like, all right, y'all,
we gotta do something else.
Yeah, I know. Of course, cremation is the alternative, but I feel like they don't have anyone like, yo, let's just bury the bodies.
Yeah, that new the new way is putting you in a pod that becomes a tree. You remember that?
Oh,
have you ever seen that? Yeah, there's like a new organic one where they put you in like this dirt pod in the ground, and I guess like they put soil so that you can say like, I became a tree. But look at how we treat trees during our lifetime. That shit ain't gonna stay there. That shit is gonna be chopped down and become paper. Yeah, patty paper. What else we got? Miss Hippie.
I want my death to be on Christmas.
Wow, you wanted to ruin a holiday.
I want people to be like, yeah, I remember when Dion died on Christmas. I want that to always be remembered. So I'm gonna ruin everybody's happiest day.
So you want to attach yourself to a holiday so that you part of the ritual.
Yeah.
A little ornament on.
Yeah. Dion died on Christmas. He died on Christmas. I'll never forget that.
Put the Dion on the tree. All right, this is the chopstick story. All right, Chinese man has a chopstick stuck in his throat for 8 years and shunned surgery due to fear. Damn, my boy had quite the throat on him. Pause. Yeah. Mr. Wang, wow. Okay. Mr. Wang reportedly accidentally swallowed the metal chopstick while drinking alcohol during a meal 8 years ago. At the time, he experienced pain, but no breathing difficulties. He was advised to undergo incision surgery at a hospital, but refused and returned home. Since then, despite feeling discomfort, he lived without receiving treatment, known to have symptoms of alcohol dependence. He reportedly attributed the pain to alcohol-related issues. Mr. Wang refused throat incision surgery, and the medical team proceeded with minimally invasive surgery through the oral cavity, the mouth, okay? The chopstick was successfully removed, and he was discharged after several days. Do you know how uncomfortable that must have been every single second of the day?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because it looked like it's up to the nose right here. So
right.
So it's not to the point where he can't bend over.
Oh, he probably feels it every time he moves his neck.
This right here.
It's just a straight line. A metal chopstick.
Metal. Yeah.
How do you swallow that?
And also, did he do it by himself or was he amongst other people? And he's like, did you just?
So you're just embarrassed. Did you just? Nope, that would be crazy. What kind of throat would I have?
Where's your chopstick at? Yang, where's your chopstick? Huh? He tried it. He said, all right, I'm gonna leave it in there.
How do you?
I can swallow it. I can.
Even drunk, how do you accidentally do that?
Yeah, he must have been eating like this.
Right.
eating something like this. Is it whoop? He said, I'm fine.
Oh my God. Do you know how scary this nigga lived 8 years without going? That's insane.
So,
like, why would you be like, I'll walk it off?
I'm sure some woman was like, you need to get this removed. It's fine. You're bleeding from the eyes. I'm fine. I swear I'm good.
Ouch. Every time, but every time he swallowed or took a sip of anything, he was reminded of that. That's awful. Right. Hell no. What's like the weirdest thing? I'm gonna try to phrase this. What's the weirdest thing you had like stuck?
I got you. You know the combos? The combo I can't. Are they crackers? It's the circles with the little cheese in the middle. The combos, yo.
You talking about the Ritz?
Is it Ritz? No,
the Ritz sandwiches.
They're not sandwiches. It's a cracker that it's a circle and it has. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Man.
I've actually never seen those.
Yeah, combos, and they usually circle, and they got like a little cheese in the middle right here, right in the middle, right. And that mug went down whole, and that mug was stuck right there. And I was trying to like cough it up, but I couldn't. I tried to swallow it, and then I could breathe because I feel like the cheese was in the hole, so it was like a perfect like gauge.
You're breathing through the cheese. Hey, you gotta. That's your next comedy special. Breathing through the cheese.
So it was pinched air coming in and out. I was like,
oh, that's the worst.
So now I'm like, should I cough it up or drink it? So I was trying to like, I don't know what direction I need to go. So I was like, whatever area you want to go, please just do it. Because it was right there going like this.
Damn.
So
I almost died to a combo. That's tough.
2-hit combo.
Tough.
So I didn't end up drinking. I just kept drinking, like, and I can just feel it going down. It's just like a thick ass piece of food.
So it was once it got dislodged, it was still kind of like
you can feel stuck. It. Yeah, because it wasn't chewed up. It was a whole combo. Yeah.
Jesus Christ! I think mine is a little grosser. I think mine's a little grosser because it happened twice. So a long time ago, I had made steak, and it was a little overcooked, so it was a little on the tougher side. And this is so nasty. Like, I ate a piece that was a little too big, but it was like a fatty piece, and it like I ate the steak part, and it got stuck. But like I was still working on the fat because it was, you know how like fat can be stringy and then it holds onto the thing. It was so nasty. It got stuck and I realized like, oh, I'm choking. I just pulled the fat and it sticks. It's stuck with the steak and like pulled it all the way out. And it was so disgusting. I was like, oh, I'm never telling anybody about this. But then it happened the other day, literally the last time I made steak, the exact same thing happened. And it was like a fat assist. And I was this has to stop.
Assist. He said,
it was like the clowns. But I'm so happy that it stuck together because it could have been the end of me.
Yeah, it's definitely chewy. Yeah, that's if it was that attached. Also, how loose is your throat for it to easily be pulled out?
You mean?
Because this is a small little hole right here, so it should have snapped off.
I do not have a loose throat. I'm just gonna answer that question first. But I don't think it was that far down, because like it wasn't like a long piece of.
I'm thinking right here, from like going through different levels.
No. It was like right here. So I just like pulled it out, and I was like, that was disgusting.
Yeah.
So I was like, I gotta tell somebody now because it's been twice. Right. Hippie, let's do one more story before we get up out of here.
So you ever seen that little white stuff stuck in the back of your throat? Well, you know the little dangle thing is called was it uvula? What's it called? It's a uvula, right?
Uvula? Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what's
What
going. The little hanging thing back there.
The little dang, like Cardi B said, the little dangly thing.
The dangly thing. Uvula. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
So you ever also open your throat and you see like chunks of food, like or
what?
Like in the craters, like if you open your mouth, it's very rare. It don't happen all the time. But it's like little pieces. It's like where your tonsils are at. So it's like wedged, like it's like a little tiny piece of this nigga. Right, you already got jokes. Then go for it. He had this
I need you to chew. Nigga, I need you to chew.
This happened, yo. This happened.
What you mean? You got a backup server of food, man?
There you go. Thank you. It's called tonsil stone. See?
What is that?
Thank you, Biggie.
It's food? It's food?
I have no idea. I don't know if it's like pieces of bread or like something that's like it just gets wedged in cracks. And is no matter what you eat or chew, it just kind of stays into the cracks.
Tonsil stones.
Thank you, hippie.
Small, white, yellowish, foul-smelling calcifications that form in the crevices or crypts of the tonsils, caused by trapped bacteria, food particles, and dead cells. And you could see it.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
homie. Yeah.
It calcifies like minerals. People are taking them out and holding them in their hands. That's awful.
Let me ask you this. You ever did this before? You coughed on something. He was like, "What was that? Where'd that come from? You ever had that before?"
I think so. That's what
it was. You just randomly talk like, "What was that?" That was it was. Yep. A random piece of stuff. Yeah.
I'm actually like really trying to to contain how horrified I am by that, because like I'm very I have a very I don't even know how to say that. I have like a tongue brusher, and like I make sure that everything is. So I've never really seen that. That is mortifying.
Yes. You randomly talking like, what was that? Yeah, that's what that was. Thank you.
Oh,
I never knew the name of it.
Okay, we can't end on that. Let's do one more story so I can get my mind off of that. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, so pretty disturbing. Most disturbing last words before execution. Okay. John Wayne Gacy said, "Kiss my ass." That's not disturbing. That's pretty baller.
Yeah.
George Apple. Well, gentlemen, you're about to see a baked apple. Pretty good. That's pretty good. Troy Davis, I am innocent. The incident that happened that night is not my fault. Oh, well, that's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Gary Gilmore said, "Let's do it." Thomas J. Grasso said, "I did not get my SpaghettiOs. I got spaghetti. I want the press to know this." Why did you go SpaghettiO over spaghetti? Damn.
I want to be a kid again, yo.
Robert Harris, you can be a king or a street sweeper, but everybody dances with the Grim Reaper. He wrote that. He thought he was killing it. Brandon Bernard, I'm sorry. That's the only words that I can say that completely capture how I feel. Lame ass.
And smelling as an image.
Do you know what your last meal would be? Like what you would tell the prison?
I'll make sure it's difficult for them to
find.
Yes.
But don't you risk them not being able to find it and then them saying, "Well, we got you this," and then there's no more time?
No, I want sweet bread and roasted armadillo.
They are going to McDonald's. They're going to McDonald's. I don't know how much money they actually put into getting you exactly what you want.
Do you know what sweet bread is? It's a French food.
It's fire. Mm-hmm.
Well, which one are you talking about?
Sweet bread. It kind of has that glaze. It has the glaze on the top.
Read it.
The thymus glands?
Yeah, it is organs.
Is it organs? Oh.
Yes. Yeah.
No, that's not what I was talking about.
Yeah, you talking about actual sweet bread. No. Yeah, look it up. Look it up, nigga. It is.
Why would you want that? Oh, so you wouldn't even want to eat this?
No, I want it to be difficult for you to find. So to buy time. Yeah.
Pancreas glands.
Yeah, homie. I
Niggas
want you.
eating pancreas.
Yeah. And then as soon as it comes, I'm like, oh,
They
y'all
call
found it?
this sweet bread?
I don't know why. People overseas, the French people eat it.
It looks like brain.
Yeah.
That's a horrible name. That's very off-putting.
To my surprise, they actually bring it up. Like, oh, y'all good. Oh. Well,
you gotta be like, I'm not hungry. Let's just get this over with.
How did y'all find it so quickly? Oh, y'all watch the show? Y'all watch them and then you scary? Shit. Okay. Y'all already figured it out.
I feel like I would just ask for some Wendy's or some shit or some Popeyes, just some shit that I avoid on the regular.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would just pig out, but
like I want the you do things that's expired. Like I want the Shamrock Shake and the McRib. Like it's October. Yeah, you gotta figure it out.
Figure it out. And then they end up just postponing your death till the next spring. It's like, yes, got him. I figured it out. Seasonal foods. That's been the answer this whole time. Well, look, Dion, I appreciate you for pulling up and filling in for Tahir. This has been a lot of fun. We talked about some pretty insane stuff. I know you got the hip hop trivia coming out, but is there anything else that you want to tell the people to look out for?
Yes, April 10th, my B-Day comedy show will be downtown LA at LT Studios. Everybody on the show will be Aries, hosted by Lacaroni and Chaz, Dion Lack and Chaz Rogers. We do this every single month. You get free wine, free cupcakes, and it's free parking downtown LA. We'll love if you are in Aries or in downtown LA, Los Angeles, please come through, support all these comedians. We love the pack. Huh? April 10th.
The 10th.
April 10th. Yep. It's always a great celebration. My birthday was last month, and it was incredible, man. It was a great turnout. I was emotional. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Did you shed a tear?
No. But it was just great. Just like, man, people really fuck with me. It was pretty dope. I mean, of course, we had a fire lineup, but at the same time, it was like at least like 56 people in the spot. So
yeah. And then what day is the just to reiterate, what day is you planning on the next season of the trivia show?
I won't say a day because like I said, we haven't really had a solid plan because we're just trying to sell this month for the longest. But now that we're just doing it independent, we just haven't had a set day to put it out. But yeah, as soon as it start get to like over the 500 mark, we're gonna probably start dropping the first episodes and kind of get the ball rolling. And I figure with the questions of the rollout, the podcast, hip hop, trivia questions with the people, that can kind of get the buzz going before the actual show comes out. So yeah,
looking forward to it, man. We appreciate everybody for pulling up in the Scary Squad. Shout out to Hippie for the stories and running the ones and twos. And we will see you guys next week. Tahir is coming back soon. But until then, y'all stuck with me. So strap in. We'll see you guys next week. Later.
Oh, why your Christmas tree is still up?